Jennifer Love Hewitt didn't just become famous. She became inescapable, and there's a difference. Think back to the late 90s. She was everywhere at once. TV screens, movie theaters, magazine racks, radio playlists. That kind of total cultural saturation is rare enough in any era, but she pulled it off before social media existed to amplify anything. She did it the old-fashioned way, through raw talent, relentless presence, and the kind of charisma that cameras simply can't manufacture. It began on Party of Five, where she played Sarah Reeves with a quiet warmth that audiences responded to instantly. She wasn't the loudest character in the room. She didn't need to be. There was something genuine about her that came through the screen and settled somewhere in your chest. Viewers noticed. Then came I Know What You Did Last Summer, and everything changed. She stepped into the horror genre and owned it, not by playing the helpless victim, but by making you feel every moment of fear alongside her. Her performance had electricity to it. That film is still circulating, still scaring new viewers decades later, and her name is still the first one people mention when they bring it up. But her story didn't peak there. That's the part worth paying attention to. Rather than coasting on that momentum or retreating into safe, familiar territory, she kept reaching. She recorded music. She fronted Ghost Whisperer for 5 full seasons, anchoring an entire series on the strength of her presence. Later, she joined Criminal Minds, and eventually found a whole new fan base through her role as Maddie Buckley on 911. Not every project landed at the same height. But longevity in this industry isn't about never stumbling. It's about continuing to show up, continuing to grow, and refusing to be defined by any single moment. What makes her story genuinely worth telling, though, isn't just the resume. It's what she chose to say when she didn't have to say anything. For years, Jennifer Love Hewitt has spoken openly about what it felt like to be scrutinized as a teenager in Hollywood. The commentary about her body, the impossible standards placed on young women at the height of their visibility. She could have stayed quiet. Many do. Instead, she pushed back. She spoke about ageism, about the way the industry treats women as they get older, about the gap between who she actually was and what the tabloids tried to make her into. That kind of honesty, offered without self-pity or performance, changes the way people see you over time. That shift matters. She stopped being just the face from the thriller or the lead of the ghost drama and became someone people felt they understood. Real, grounded, and harder to reduce to a single image. There's something instructive about a career like hers. A breakout as big as the one she had can swallow a person whole. The role becomes the identity. The moment becomes the entire story. She didn't let that happen. She kept moving, kept evolving, kept speaking honestly. And the result is a body of work and a public presence that has more dimension than most careers ever manage. Fame is unpredictable. What lasts is the character behind it. If her story resonated with you, hit like and subscribe. There's plenty more where this came from.